This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world. This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, polo liners. Thanks very much for tuning in or coming to the grounds here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club for the final stage for these teams in the qualification stages of the UAE Polo Federation Cup. UAE Polo versus Bangladesh Polo, two titans of the polo world. My name's Tim Ward, and I'm joined here by Ran McGregor. Welcome, Ran.
It's great to be here, Tim. Thanks for having me. Beautiful afternoon. We've got an exciting match coming up between UAE and Bangladesh Polo.
Yeah, like I said, two high gold teams here. They're playing the 12 gold today. They've also playing the 20 gold, the Gold Cup, and the Silver Cup here in Dubai. And both of these teams and their horses travel to England and play the Gold Cup in England. So this is world-class polo we are witnessing today. So for the UAE polo team, at number 1, Her Royal Highness Sheikh Hameta Al Maktoum. At number 2, the youngest player in the tournament at just 12 years old, Lucero Monteverde. At 3 is Rocho Torreguitar, a man on form. And at the back they've got Salvador Jaureche of 5 goals. For Bangladesh, they've got different shirts on, but they're lining up. We've got Haider Bangladesh is the patron of the team. Tomate Palacio Baque is at number 2. Federico von Potocki of 5 goals. And they have Tato Capellini of 2. So Bangladesh is a 10-goal team versus the UAE's 12-goal team. That means Bangladesh and green start with a goal and a half. And they've won the line-out early on as well with Capellini. He plays it up to Tomate. Tomate doesn't get his shot into the middle, but he's come back around onto it. Tomate Palacio trying to run around the outside here of Jaureche. Doesn't get through. Rocho Torreguitar and Jaureche stop them. Then Jaureche comes away with it. Leans down and taps as Federico von Potocki leans off and gets the play. Followed up by the 12-year-old Lucero Monteverde. Keep an eye out for the horse he's on. Love that little dun horse called Gatto. Plays a lot. His older brother Luquin Monteverde plays Gatto as well. Great little horse that Lucero's on. Forcing the Federico to hit the ball there, Lucero. And then he sticks with the 5-goaler. But the pass is a good one up to Bangladesh up at the front. Bangladesh is followed by Palacio. Palacio's got it. He'll take a shot from there. 60 yards out. Slightly to the right. But Bangladesh looking very, very strong early on.
Yeah, good start to the chukker there from the Bangladesh team. They're all over at the moment. Haider Bangladesh in there, bring the ball up towards the goal, and it just went out to the right.
So the UAE brings it in with Jaureche, a massive drive. That's going to reach the halfway line pretty much. And look at Gatto coming, flying down the back with Lucero, a little bit too quick. Went over the top of it, followed up by Rocho. He might have another chance. He sees it on the left-hand side there. He might have to go over to the near side to pick this up. Skills, look at that. No way. What a sign of things to come, though. That is the future of polo right there. Lucero Monteverde.
12 years old, unbelievable play. Had to reach out on his near side, picked it up, and what a fantastic young player.
Just having a change of horse there. Someone's just checking up whether it's the tack of the horse. He just hopped off, and they'll wait for Rocho to hop onto another one. Great little injection of speed from that little Gatto, that little dun horse with Lucero Monteverde. So he's the youngest. Aiden Al Ahmed will be the second youngest. We just watched him have a brilliant game earlier on. Great to see the future of polo out here on the fields in Dubai. Their coach and manager, Lucas Monteverde, of course, the living legend, 10 goals. Has organised, and he's the brains behind Sheikh Hameta's operation for many, many years. and they compete on the world stage. Top level polo in Argentina, England and Dubai, and are known for having some of the best horses in the world. So Thomas Palacio for Bangash sends it up to Haider. That's a good pickup from Haider, and Haider gets away past the man there. They haven't really hunted him down, so he's gone right up to the front here, Haider, and he's got time here to check up. And Haurechi will put a bit of pressure on him, but not much. He'll take a shot, and that's really well done from Haider Bangash.
Haider Bangash with a beautiful goal there. Took it 3/4 the way up the field and put it straight between the posts, looking very, very confident and very strong in the first chukker. So that takes them out to a 2.5 goal lead.
Yeah, both of these teams have had one win and one loss in their first 2 games of the tournament. So this is a crucial one. Haider very strong up at the front. In it goes. Comes out of the line out this time, Haurechi for the UAE. He's got 2 green shirts, but he snuck past them both. But I think we're going to see a lot of goals today. Haurechi plays it out to the right. Is he going to cut it? No. He'll dribble it in. Man, that horse just banked around to the right nicely for him. Near side backhand to finish it off, and that was pretty to watch.
Beautiful goal there from Haurechi. On the stick side, took it around in front of the post and then near side through the post and made it look very, very easy. Gave himself plenty of time, cleared himself out of the field, and no mistake.
Yeah, like I said, world class. So 2 beautiful goals already, 1 apiece, but Bangash starting with that 1.5 now lead. 2.5 goals to 1 halfway through chukker number 1, as they will go and change horses for the first time. Do check our social medias. We've got Polo Line OK on Instagram, Facebook is Polo Line Int, and YouTube Polo Line TV.
So we'll just have a short break while the couple of the players going off to change their ponies, and we'll be back on shortly.
Yeah, you can see on the screens, not all the players deciding to change. Some of them stay on their horses. Let us know around the world if you're watching. We'll be happy to give you a shout out. And let us know where you're watching from. It's always good to hear.
So Lacero's come back on with a fresh pony. He's giving a bit of a warm-up. Very exciting player. Look out for him today.
In it in, Southwell picks it, throws it in, and Haider picks it up straight away from the line out, and he sets off down the field at a flat out gallop, twists his hips and cuts it in nicely toward the goal. Not quite enough angle though, pushes it out to the left.
Yeah, nice play there from Haider. Couldn't quite get the angle on this last shot, but he's having an extremely strong first chukker. He obviously likes that pony a lot.
From the back then, Von Potocki launches the shot. It comes down right on the halfway line there. Massive one. Haider, sorry, it wasn't Von Potocki, apologies, it was Haurechi. Haider plays a little backhand. Capellini picks it up. This is Von Potocki. Straightens it up, got no one to pass to. Oh, a nice little pass out there to Tomate. Tomate, first time, sends it in the air, but way right.
Didn't get onto that one quite right and headed out to the right-hand side of the post. So we'll have a hit from the UAE team. And we've got 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining in the first chukker. Score is 2.5 to 1 with Bangash still in the lead. Beautiful shot down the field. Lacero, the 12-year-old, riding free over the halfway mark. Couldn't quite pick up the next ball. Bangash with a little backhand shot.
And now picked up Bangash here with Federico Von Potocki. He's the the man in charge, the manager, and the main pro for Bangladesh Polo team has been for many years. Sends that beautiful pass up to Palacio. Palacio will send it up once more up to Haider, and that's a great pass. Pinpoint accuracy on the passing. Haider gets hooked out by Sheikha Mehta, and Lucero comes round confidently, turning the ball out to the side. He's followed up by Haurechi. He sends it up to Rocho Torreguitar. Rocho's still got one man to beat, so he'll check up, wait for some support, watch out for the runner. That's Lucero. Lucero sneaks past the man, but I think Federico is not going to let him pass that easily. He plays it out to the side and waits for his support. Peels back around into the middle of the field. Has a look at his options. He's got Palacio close by. That's the pass out to Palacio. He'll have to get there quickly. He does so. They want to find Haider up at the front. Sheikha Mehta has got her eyes on Haider. Doesn't want to let him run past. Gets him closed down. She saw him score a couple of goals early on, and she's managed to stop him in the next two. Rocho picks it up off the boards and sends it back across the field, but no one's there to pick this one up. Federico will sweep up at the back here. Von Potocki, as Lucero comes in to make the challenge, forces him to play the backhand. And look how well Lucero read that. He flicks a little backhand to Haurechi. Haurechi with 30 seconds left. Lucero's gone for the pass up there, but Federico's still there in defence. They'll have to watch out for the little man. He might try and sneak past him. So he takes him out. Peels across around in front of the goal with just 15 seconds left. Bangladesh keen, nice under the neck shot out to Palacio. In fact, it's Haider who's going to get there first. Haider checks up, plays it in back in toward the middle, comes down the line, gets another good shot onto it. He won't have time though to finish it off. And after the first chukker, they're not running flat out yet. They're taking their time to get into this game slightly, and the scores remain as we started, with Bangladesh up by a goal and a half. It's 2.5 goals to 1.
Yeah, so good first chukker there, end-to-end stuff. Sheikha Mehta with a crucial save up there, up near the goal post, and stopped a certain goal. And but still, Bangladesh have the lead, 2.5 to 1 at the end of the first chukker.
Welcome back, Polo Liners, and those of you here at the field at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Hope you're enjoying this game, the beautiful weather and beautiful polo, wonderful horses and world-class players here at the Dubai Polo and Club. We're delighted to be hosting the UAE Polo Federation Cup. It's one of Dubai's premier destinations for polo and equestrian sports. Guests can enjoy world-class facilities, including the Riding Academy, the Cellar Restaurant, Dubai Polo Bar, the Splash Pool Bar, the Spa, as well as our pool and gym. It's also a versatile event facility for all occasions. We have a lot of weddings here, and you can follow us on Polo Club Dubai for all the latest updates on Instagram.
So we're just about ready to start the second chukker of the match, with Bangladesh in the lead.
Haida now is on a horse called Princesita, but Rocho Torreguita has won that, the number 4. He's a man on form. The last couple of years have been phenomenal, winning tournaments in Spain and in England in the high goal. Tomasito with some pressure at the backhand there. Luckily, he's supported with a massive backhand from Haida Bangash, followed up, launched down the ground by Capellini, and we've got Haida Bangash on Princesita up at the front with some space, makes a nice pass up. They're giving him a little bit of space here. The UAE, Haida will come back for another shot, little under the neck, half swing toward the goal. It's hit the post and gone over the line.
So Bangash with another goal. He's having a cracking game so far. 2 chukkers down, and he's playing very, very well. So Bangash team extend their lead in the second chukker.
Back to the middle, changing ends, of course. The ball stops early on at the number 2s in the line-out. Capellini, the young player for Bangash, wins it with the number 1 shirt on, plays it across the middle, trying to find Haida, but Rocho read it like a book, picked it up and turned it around on this agile little horse. Under the neck shot, up to the front for Aureche. First time down the ground, but hooked it a bit to the left. Lucero will try and come onto it. Oh, he does. He takes out the man and picks up the ball and sends it toward the goal. But he gets hooked out last minute. Ball's in front of the goal for Shaker Mehta to take a shot under the neck and put it through for the UAE.
Nice goal there from Shaker Mehta. Good team play. Everybody in the team touched the ball, and Shaker Mehta make no mistake putting it between the post. And the UAE fighting back into the match, 3.5 to 2.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, we're ready, 42. Back in it goes. Umpire Southwell puts it in, and Tomate comes away, but Rocho sweeps in, takes him out. I like this little horse of Rocho Torreguita, very light on her feet. Ooh, big swing and a miss there. And it's picked up, luckily for him, by Aureche, who sends it back up to Rocho. Right off there by Rocho. Federico von Potocki, is it? Able to pick up the ball. It's not Fede, it was Tomate. And Capellini has it now. Coming through with the ball, Capellini. The young 2-goaler sends it up to the front. They're looking for Haida again, but Shaker Mehta had him covered. She then leaves the man for the backhand, gets the backhand, and it finds Torreguita. He's able to turn it around. No, it's Aureche, sends it up forward. Shaker Mehta with a tough short up to Rocho. Nice play. Rocho puts it across the front of the goal on this lovely little brown horse. The open backhand doesn't quite get the angle, and it stays in play. Aureche can't pick it up either. Capellini has hold of it, waits for his teammates to go forward. Tomate goes forward to pick it up, and now we got Lucero, the little legend, at the back. So tail, a nice backhand there. Look at that. Oh, but he didn't quite find the man, and Tomate Palacio collects it. He's got acres of space here as they close him down, but they give him time here to open up and play a massive shot up toward the goal. It's landed right down in front of the goal. It's not going to reach it, though. I think Aureche will get there first, and he'll turn it around for the UAE. Aureche plays it up to the front. Lucero picks it up and then plays a little backhand. And we do get a whistle. I think the players are keen to change horse there, so they just let the ball go. And as we're well over halfway through the chukker, players want to go and change, so we get a whistle and the players change horse. I think we'll get a fair play start the second half of this chukker.
Yeah, so the Bangash team have the advantage so far. They're playing well as a team, but the UAE really starting to get the connections going in that chukker. And yeah, exciting stuff coming up later in the match. Tim?
Yeah, so coming up on our screens there, you can see we're sponsored by Ainsley Polo Saddlery, which are revolutionary in the polo world. They've redesigned the saddles and they've taken over the world by storm, actually. A lot of the top players all the way down across the world are starting to use the Ainsley Polo saddles. They have a different style. The players a lot of the players are much more comfortable in those saddles, and so are the horses, no doubt. They're the first saddles with interchangeable gullets, so they're really making sure that the saddles fit the horses. Not only that, but when you buy an Ainsley saddle, you get a free fitting with that saddle, so it makes sure the horses are very comfortable under the saddles, and the players are noticing the difference, how the horses are performing with Ainsley Polo saddles. In fact, I can see the UAE Polo are wearing Ainsley saddles at the moment. So we'll start here. It's a fair play, so they decided to take a pause and blow the whistle there, give the players a chance who wanted to change horse. And now the UAE, as they had the ball at the end of that play, they'll start with the ball here. I think Arechi seems to be sending the troops forward because he's going to drop a bomb, but no, it's a missile, a laser across the ground, and look who's got onto that line. It's Lucero Monteverde, the perfect approach shot. I think will go the distance, and it's goal time. Man, that didn't take long to get 3/4 way down the field through the goal, and just 2 shots.
Yeah, huge shot down the field. Must have gone 100 yards. And Lucero Monteverde, no mistake there. There was no doubt as soon as he picked up the ball that he was going to score that goal. And straight between the posts. So we're back to the centre of the field. 3.5 to 3.
And in it goes. Nika Mehta and Haida Bangash battling it out. Lucero is in there as well. Flicks it out. He wins that line out with all those pros around him. Lucero's the one to win it and make the pass up to the front. And here we go. Sheikha Mehta's got a chance up at the front. Aurecha takes away the man, gives her time to play the approach shot. It's a little bit to the right at the moment, but she's going flat out for the under the neck shot. Great effort. Didn't quite get hold of it, so it'll be turned here by Bangash with Tomate. He launches one, trying to find Haida. But first onto it is Rocho Torreguitar. He'll turn it around. Rocho then bringing it back on the attack for the UAE. Just half a goal down and putting the pressure on. The UAE comes through at speed, but gets stopped here. Recce picks it up though and continues the attack. Has a go at the goal from angle, but just pushes it right.
Yeah, so just out to the right of the post. Lucky let off with the Bangash team. That would have taken the UAE out into the lead. And we take the hit from the back line. So clearing the ball out to the sideline. Federico down the sideline he goes. UAE back in defence. Look for the big backhander. Beautiful shot. Monteverde couldn't quite get the next shot at it.
So Tomate picks it up here for Bangash. Coming through, following him up was Capellini. He's told to leave it by the captain, Federico von Potocki. Opens up. We've got 30 seconds left of this chukker. Von Potocki puts it right in the middle of the danger zone. And coming onto it is Tomate. He plays one touch through the goal and extends their lead once more to 1.5 goals. That's the lead they started with. And they'll go into half-time. Happy with that. The perfect ending for the first half for Bangash Polo. The score's now 4.5 goals to Bangash, UAE on 3. Rand, we'll just sum up the first half there.
Look, pretty close contest so far. Bangash had a 1.5 goal start at the beginning, and they've maintained that. But it's really anybody's match. And with 2 chukkers remaining, the UAE really just warming up. So I think we've got a lot of firepower still remaining for the second half of the match.
So we'll take a small break here at Polo Line TV, and we'll be back for the second half.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the second half of the match between UAE Polo and Bangash. Bangash have the lead, 4.5 to 3. And a good close match so far, Tim.
It is a good game. They may be just saving the best to last. It's not as fast as the game we had earlier on. That was an absolute ripper. But we're seeing lots of goals, lots of space. And it's great to see Sheikh Meta doing a lot of work and Haider Bangash up at the front as well. The owners of the teams making a big difference. Federico hopped off his horse there to adjust a bit of tack. Beginning of the third chukker then. Lucas Monteverde is on a horse called Ganja. Salvador Jauregui is on Monetti. Rocho is on Jags. And Sheikh Meta is on Simpatico. So we're back in action. Lucero Monteverde peels around everybody, then sends up the full swing, breaks away up at the front on Ganja. Oh, over the top there, and Federico sweeps it up at the back. Plays it back into his own 30-yard area, just giving himself time to turn it here. Tomate is the runner out left, waiting for it, gets onto it as well. He brings it back into the middle of the field before unleashing a nice pass. Sorry, that was Capellini. Now he's found Tomate. Tomate puts it up to Haider Bangash, but he's not going to get onto that. Rocho with the backhand to Jauregui. Salvador now at the front, getting chased, but he's made a good approach shot right in front of the goal. It'll roll all the way, I think, and UAE are back within half a goal. 4.5 goals to 4.
Yes, a lovely goal there from Salvador Jauregui. 4.5 to 4. The UAE well and truly in this match. And great teamwork there from the UAE team.
Back to the middle. Battling for it, Rocho. Sorry, Jauregui wins it, clips a little pass up to Lucero on Ganja, but he can't hold on to it. Capellini is able to turn it for Bangash in green. He plays a good pass up to Tomate. Federico Von Potozzi's gone forward for the pass, but there's some good defence here from the pink shirts. Sheikh Meta gets a little touch onto the backhand, and it's enough to find the man here. Coming through with it now is Rocho. Rocho still with a man to beat. Let's see what he does. He turns on the gas and tries to run around the outside of Capellino. Sends it right up to the front. They come in for a ride-off over to the near side. Unable to pick it up on the near side. And Von Potocki can turn it for the Bangash Polo team. Sends it out. Waste no time. Trying to find Haider. Haider comes through to sweep it up on the near side. Great pickup from Haider Bangash. Still got Sheikh Meta to beat. Sheikha's got it himself in a good position. Pushes him out to the side. And Lucero confidently turns the ball around there. Look at the skills he's got over the top of that. Followed up by Rocho. Rocho struggling to hold on to it. As Tomate leaves it there for Capellino. Fakes the backhand and leaves it behind there for Rocho, who's got another bite on this one. Rocho still with a man to beat. It's Von Potocki as well. Gets him in the ride-off. Has to check right up. Rocho still in control of the ball. Peels around the outside. Giving himself, he's so well mounted, this guy. Rocho then opens up, takes a shot at the goal, out to the left. So he's on some of his own horses he's brought to play with the UAE, and he's on UAE horses as well. That one goes out to the left, and we get a whistle on the play, I think, just to give a chance for the players to change horse.
Yeah, so Rocho Torreguitar really playing beautifully on that pony and outstanding in that chukker. So the at the halfway mark in the third chukker, it's 4.5 to 4. Anybody's match so far. And who's been the standout players so far, Tim?
Well, I mean, it's great to see Lucero, isn't it? Lucero is so much fun to watch, and it'll be fun watching his career as he goes through. He'll be playing the Argentine Open in no time at all, I imagine. So it's great fun to watch him. But like I mentioned, the two owners of the team are doing a lot of work out there and scoring goals as well, which is great to see. Haida Bangash and Sheikh Meta. So it's a nice open game.
Yeah, and the field's holding up very nicely. Beautiful afternoon here at the Dubai Polo Club. And a little bit of paradise, little oasis here.
It is. And we have, of course, we've got the Polo Academy here. Earlier on we saw Aiden Al-Ahmed playing. And he's one of our produce, our students to come through the Polo Academy. We're the #1 academy in Dubai and home to over 60 kids learning the art of polo, and well over 50, 60, 70 adults. We've got 200 on the WhatsApp group, so who knows how many, but we have many adults, often 20 or 30 adults coming per day to play. And the kids are also playing in international tournaments, which is great to see. You can follow that on the Polo Academy Instagram site called The Polo Academy.
So we're coming back onto the field, Sheikh Meta, and we're just about to recommence play in the third chukker.
Third chukker about to start. It's also a great place if you ever are visiting Dubai. You can come and rent horses and play with us in the Polo Academy. We play chukkers every day. Group lessons, chukkers and private lessons every single day except for Mondays. We also have academy tournaments. So if you want a polo holiday or bring your university or school for an intense week, this is the place to come. One thing about Dubai is you can guarantee good weather. Right, backhand there, up to nice backhand. Lucero can't pick it up, so Capellini for Bangash Polo cuts. Shot out forward to Federico von Potocki. Takes up on that, but has it stolen there from Rocho. He opens up a lovely backhand. Sarah can't get through. Capellini turns it once more for Bangash. Heideck's coming through, but there's still two pink shirts there in defence. The team managing to hold on to possession here. Looking a little bit casual out there. Von Potocki came back to make amends though and picked up that. That was a smart move as he pulled that away from the man and breaks away out to the right, giving him some space. He's probably going to want to put this in the middle. He may have a shot at the goal. Doesn't come off though. Aorechi is able to turn it and play it back across the middle of the field. Coming in to shut him down is Capellini. Horse race coming on now. Capellini, I think, it's got Aorechi beaten. Plays it backhand. Sorry, guitar though. Comes onto it. Oh, sneaking in on the near side was Tomate. Rocho is able to slow things down here and turn it round to the left. Waits for his teammates to get into space and then plays the ball out to Aorechi. Running forward is Lucero, looking to pick it up. There's a big drive out. Lucero will run down into the corner. Difficult play for him here as it's right out into the corner, and he's got the 5-goal of Federico breathing down his neck. Confident play. He cuts around the outside there and brings it right across the back line toward the goal. The little legend across the front of the goal, but doesn't manage to get the finishing shot. It's cleaned up here by Bangesh with Capellini sending it forward. Oh, the near side backhand coming forwards on continuing the attack. That was a hell of a play there from Federico von Potocki, but they don't make the most of it. And Aorechi swings back onto this now. Rocho's the man going forward for the pass. Lucero now is the runner as well. Rocho's there to pick it up. It's 1-on-1 up at the front as Federico's there in defence. They come together and Rocho has to go over to the near side. Back over to the offside to straighten things up. Great rider. He gets the horses doing all sorts of things underneath him. Nice whip of the stick, roll of the wrist for the under the neck shot. Quick finish there from Rocho Torreguitar to put his team further into the lead. 5 goals to 4.5. UAE.
Yeah, he's a great player to watch, this Rocho. That was outstanding play. Had control, near side, stick side, across the field and through the post, and puts him in the lead for the first time in the match, I believe, Tim.
Indeed it is, yeah. So they started with 1.5 goals. They had a similar game the other day with a bit of a slow start, but then came back to win convincingly against Equity, the UAE. Of course, they've got, there's no doubt, they've always got, well, they've got some of the strongest horsepower in the world, so when it comes down to the last stages of the game, it's often in favour of the UAE. That ball went over the back line.
So we're going to play the hit from the back line. And there goes the buzzer.
So they won't have time to get the hit in, and we'll end chukker number 3 with the UAE creeping into the lead for the very first time in the game. We'll take a short break here at Polo Line TV, and we'll be back for the very last chukker of the day. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back from the half-time break with the innovative play of the match, sponsored by Mayo Clinic Breakthrough Moments. We might see a counter-attack here. Look at this game, up and down the field. Is Namu now flat out down the other side of the field? He just saved a goal on one side. He'll be looking to make one on the other now. What a shot, puts in front of the goal and a flat-out gallop and runs it in. And that is Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting ready for the very last chukker now. UAE just creeping into the lead. 5 goals to 4.5. At Polo Line there, we just saw the Mayo Clinic breakthrough moment. Hissam Haider, the Pakistani professional, has been impressing us very much this season, playing for his team, Jehangiri. And we'll see them again. They're playing tomorrow afternoon. Do tune in for 2 more games, the very last qualification games tomorrow. So we can see back on the field, Haider Bangash has come back on, and Lucero Monteverdi's got back on Gatto, the little dun horse. There's on the screens now Gatto, fantastic little horse. We see Luquin Monteverdi playing that one in the high goal and the medium goal last year, and now we've got Lucero playing this year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he can do on that horse in this chukker. He had a great first chukker on him, and yeah, exciting player.
Well, it's been a very a good-hearted game here. We've not seen a single foul, Ran, which is quite unheard of going into the last chukker. It's very they're good friends, all these guys. They're playing nice, tidy, open polo. Not a single foul.
Yeah, that is pretty unusual. So here we go in the 4th and final chukker of the match. Beautiful shot down the field, and here he goes, Monteverde, 12 years old, across the halfway mark. Checks his pony up, and unfortunately the bouncing ball. So Bangash have the ball again. They turn it around.
Lucero's back onto that. The pass didn't come off from Tomate. Lucero whipped back around on Gatto, came back. Look at that tail backhand, textbook backhand from Lucero, but it didn't find Sheikha Meta. Oh, backhand didn't come off from Tomate either, and it's just come straight off Haureche. And he's picked it up and played it up forwards. Haureche gets another tap. He's got Sheikha Meta behind. She's backed him up well. Hits a shot toward the goal mouth too. What a strike from her. It's a slow swing, but it went far. There in defence though. Potocki opens up the backhand and finds his man Capellini very well indeed. Capellini brings it back across the right into the middle of the field looking for Tomate. Didn't get him though. Torre hooks out Haider and gets the ball, making it look easy, and clips it forward. This won't be easy though. He's challenging Federico von Potocki. Federico gets the better of him. Fakes going left, then goes right. Swings around across the front of the goal. Nice play from von Potocki. Opening up, and now kicks on, lets this horse run, as Rocho's keen not to let him get past here. He's riding more. Von Potocki looks for some paw, but hasn't got much coming in. Haider Bangash comes in behind, but getting there before him will be Haureche, and he's now on the attack for the UAE. Doesn't get it far, and it pops over the boards. Right in front of the commentary box here. They wait 7 seconds before putting the ball in front to Haureche. He'll take one tap as his UAE teammates go forward for the pass. It's along the ground. Rocho waits for it, collects it nicely. Still got Capellini right in front of him. He breaks out to the right, then takes a shot. Doesn't get through the pack though. The ball drops down and it's being picked up by von Potocki. He's got a massive under the neck. Von Potocki, that was a Mexicana, went backwards and is picked up well here by Capellini. Haider trying to get the hook on Haureche. That horse turned nice for him. Sheikha Meta goes forward for the pass. There is the pass for Sheikha. It's out to the left. Can she get there in time? Waiting for it is von Potocki, sweeping up at the back. That under the neck shot didn't come off. Bounced the right up and landed again. He's got another chance on the ball here. 4 minutes left. UAE are in the lead, but only by half. Big strike down the ground, trying to get out of this area. It's all UAE at the moment, putting the pressure on. Meta with a backhand, nice backhand, finds the man too. Picked up by Haureche. He though cannot find Rocho. Capellini turns it for Bangash, plays a nice little pass. Tomate on this little grey. Tomate sends one up high, trying to find Haider. Sheikha Meta's got there first, doesn't get the backhand. Haider can't pick it up though. So Haureche takes it back into his own 60 before opening up a massive backhand, and it's Gatto coming through at speed. This is what he wants to do. Oh, the bouncing ball gets the better of him once more, and we get a whistle giving the players a chance to change horse halfway through the last chukker round.
Yeah, so halfway mark of the last chukker is only half a goal in it, and they're starting to get a bit of run on here. Both teams clearly want the win, and going off for a quick change of ponies. What do you think, Tim? Who's gonna take this one away?
Well, impossible to say. Impossible to say who's going to get this one. I mean, like I said, it really does matter on the horsepower. Both these teams have got a lot of polo this week. And so they will be stretching the horses. But, yeah, with just half a goal in it, it's absolutely anyone's game. It would be nice to see a goal or two more in this last half. We know every time Lucero gets the ball, there could be a goal. Same applies to Sheikha Meta and Haider as well. If they can get it up to those guys, I think we'll see some more goals. So if you want to tune in and keep in touch with the Polo worldwide, then we've got Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, and Polo Line TV on YouTube. Sebastian Amaya and his team do a fantastic job covering all the best tournaments around the world here at Polo Line.
So it looks like we're going to start the chukker again with a hit from the Bangash team and a good opportunity for them to get into the lead. They're half a goal behind. 3 minutes remaining.
And it's
beautiful shot.
Big drive down the ground from Federico. Sorry, guitar though. Cleans up the man in defence, turns it around and sends it forward. He's got another touch onto this one. Watch out for the runners. Lucero's looking for it up at the front. Hasn't got room for the full swing, so he plays a half swing. It's not quite going to reach Lucero. Orechi gets another tap onto it for the UAE. The backhand doesn't come off, and UAE have got the charge here. They lead by half. He's going to shoot. Oh, he didn't get a hold of it. Watch out, Rocho's sneaking around trying to find it, but a big near side backhand. Oh, plucked out of the air from Lucero Monteverde though, and turned around. Gosh, raw talent. Then there's a drive forward toward the goal, but it's going to go wide to the right. Bangash will start with a hit in from the back line.
Yeah, he's a very exciting young player to watch, this Lucero. And as you said, Tim, we're going to see a lot more on him. Only 12 years old. And such a young talent. So Hyder out the front. He's having a great game. Couldn't get the next shot.
So it's picked up by Haurechi. And UAE looking for the win with 1 minute 50 seconds. A massive drive from Haurechi. He's one of the biggest hitters in the game. Haurechi sends that right outside, but it's to the right-hand side. Sorry, guitar again, turns that horse so beautifully. He really does get these horses to dance for him. And then the near side backhand shot at the goal, just pushed out to the side. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the horsemanship of Torre Guitar, the skills he gets. He gets the horses to turn so beautifully. Of course, he's on beautiful horses, which helps a lot. Anyway, from the back line, Bangash have to get it down the ground and get this, get the winner. Half a goal down. Hyder, that's what they want to do. They want to get it up to Hyder at the front. Hyder then with the ball up to the halfway line. He sends it right out to the board. So Sheikha Mehta watches him all the way, pushes him out to the side. Hyder, oh yeah, and she's done it. She's pushed him all the way out and forced him to put it over the back, over the side.
Yeah, that was a crucial play by Sheikha Mehta. And with only 40 seconds remaining in the match, that might have done it for the UAE.
Yeah, because they've got the ball here, the UAE, and he'll just be keen to put in another one of those torpedo shots. And Lucero's up for the front, looking for the winner. Federico von Potocki going to try and stop him. Lucero, oh, he does stop him. He does stop him. Federico just in time. And this is it. It's now or never for Bangash. With 20 seconds left, they can take it down the ground and score, but it's got to be all the way and no mistakes. Here it is with Tomate. 7 seconds to go. He's on the halfway line. He'll just about have to shoot from there. But Rocho Torre Guitar says, not today. UAE will claim this one. 5 goals to 4.5 without, I believe, a single foul throughout the game. UAE take the victory. That brings them to 2 wins and 1 loss. Bangash with 2 losses and 1 win at the end of their group stages. We've still got 2 more games, but we may well be able to announce very soon who goes through to the semi-finals, who goes through to the subsidiaries. But UAE Polo team get the win over Bangash Polo, 5 goals to 4.5 in a very friendly game. Nice and open. All the players playing a lot. Some good goals from Sheikha Mehta and Hyder Bangash. And it's great to see the young Lucero Monteverde out there as well. Ran, did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, really enjoyable game. Open, fast, some massive hitting, and great to see young Lucero, who was absolutely outstanding. So if we look, just recapping on the game, we started the game with Bangash with a 1.5 goal start, and at the end of the first chukker they extended that. They had a 2.5 goals to 1. In the second chukker, the UAE fought back. They had 4 goals to Bangash 2, and going into the second half, the scores were 4 to 4.5. Then the third chukker of the match, the UAE managed to get on top for the first time, 5 to 4.5, and then finally that's where it ended. So very, very tight last chukker. Nobody managed to get it through the goalpost. Sheikh Amaita with a crucial play in the last couple of minutes of the game, and UAE came out the victors. So a good game, Tim.
Indeed, and that takes UAE into the semi-final, in fact, that win for them. So we can now say that Ben Sali, they're through to the semis, the main semis. Ben Sali Polo team with 3 wins out of 3, the only team to do that. And with 2 wins and a loss, UAE are also through to the semis. Equity and Bangladesh Polo will be through to the subsidiaries semi-finals. And tomorrow, do tune in, because we've got 2 more very, very important games where we're going to see El Basha versus Jahangiri and Bindrai versus Noon. All of those teams have had 1 win and 1 loss, so the winners of those 2 games will go through to the main semis, and the losers of those 2 games will go to the subsidiaries. Thank you very much, everybody around the ground, for coming and watching. Thank you for watching on Polo Line TV. It's been a big pleasure. Ran, how would you like to sign off? How did you enjoy that game? Thanks very much. It's been a great pleasure to have you with me today.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. It's great to be back here at the Dubai Polo Club after many, many years. So good to be back here. The club is growing, and outstanding facilities here. A great place to learn to learn how to play polo. So if you are interested in learning how to play, come down and see Tim. And as you can see from today, they got some very good young players who've come through the system. And really exciting polo. Good to be back here, and we'll see you again next weekend.
Thank you very much, Ren. It's been a big pleasure. So from Polo Line TV around the world, we look forward to tuning in tomorrow for the continuation of the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2026.